Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the standing band Pallof press. This is a great anti-rotation exercise you can put in your training programs for your athletes, your clients. And we've talked about numerous different Pallof pressing and hold variations on our YouTube and on our website. This is just another one, and we can get the athlete client standing. So I've kind of talked in the hold video why I'm not a big fan of the standing to start people out with. You can refer back to that video, and I'll briefly touch on why in this video. But for the most part, I find that people try to compensate and cheat on their feet way more than if we get them in a half kneeling position and then progress them to a tall kneeling. When we move up to standing, we find that things click just a little bit better. People are going to try to get wide on their base of support. They're going to try to extend. They're going to get away from their tuck. But when we're in a half kneeling and tall kneeling position, those positions are easier to find when we're closer to gravity. So that's just something you keep in mind. You can definitely start people where you want. That's just the way that we do things here at Thirst. So I need a band on the rig, choked. I got a mini band here from the Elite FTS. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a handle. So put my hand through the band, lock them like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move away from the rack. And this is where I'm talking about we don't want to be in a good wide stance. You can program a wide stance. If you're trying to train an athlete in a wide athletic stance and you're trying to do some stuff with it, by all means. But for most people, we're probably going to want to be in a shoulder to hip width stance for our feet. That way we're not too wide and we're not too narrow. So, because as we're wide, we got to remember that's our wider base of support. That gives us more balanced, so to speak, widens our center of gravity, our center of mass, our base for support, so that our center of mass has more to stand on. But also, when this foot's out wide, I can tell that I'm pushing myself to the left, right? And I don't want that from this exercise. We want to just have the trunk do the work and not really worry about pushing. We can train that in other facets of our training program. So, like I said, we're going to have our feet right around shoulder width, hip width, give or take. We're going to be in a good athletic stance when our ribs down, everything good and stacked. Should be able to feel my abs just a little bit when I get here into position. And then with the press, what we're going to do is we're going to have our tuck here. We're going to be whole foot heavy. We're going to reach, brief pause, come back. Brief, reach, pause, come back. Want to make sure that when I'm pressing, I'm not letting it pull me this way. We want to press straight out and forward, right to where our midline is. So we should feel that get more difficult as we come out and go back. Obviously, you would switch sides. I think anywhere from 8 to 12 presses per side is generally a good place where you're going to want your clients and your athletes. You could certainly get it up to 15, 3 to 5 sets. Pair this with something else. Get a lot out of it. Obviously, you can change the strength of your band. You can really change the plane of pull if you really want to. You got a couple different options and how you want to train the Pallof press. So if you got any questions, feel free in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.